Hi, fanatics. How's everybody keeping? So, some time again for clone versus original. And here I have one of the classic clones. Nobody speaks about this much anymore. And it's a clone of Pegasus by Parfum de Marly. Now, Parfum de Marly is a scent that was released in 2011. And it's basically almond vanilla Sandiani, with hints of bergamot and heliotrope. Some sandalwood, I believe, inside there. But the key notes really is almond and vanilla. And there's a type of scent, I would say this is maybe unisex to male leaning. Really good for afternoon wear, dinner, nicely dressed. Um, it has that kind of niche occasions that you would use it for. It's not something that I would say pairs well for daily wear, but a good way to describe this is if Tobacco Vanille by Tom Ford had a almond cousin, well, the almond cousin would be Pegasus. So way before everybody was on the Middle Eastern hype train and clones, Armaf released this in 2016. Um, And I would say this is one of the scents that also solidified that you were getting quality scents from the Middle Eastern brands. Right? So I think this would be one of Arma's closest clones after Club de New. I think this was released around the same time as Tres Newt, which is a clone of Cool Water or Green Irish Tweed. This is, I would say, to the nose in the ear, 99% same. There's very little difference you could tell between these two. If you smell up close, Pegasus, you could smell the richer vanilla and Pegasus, and the almond in Craze comes across a bit more synthetic, I would say, than the original. But in the air, nobody could actually tell the difference between the two scents. This is one of the others. If I say for value, you can get these now between 20 and 25 US. This now on most discounters, you're talking anyway 250, 300 US a bottle, 120 ml. So just on value, you basically have something that less than 10% of the cost, same scent DNA, same projection, I would say same longevity. Quality wise, obviously, I think the original is better quality, but that's something that's up close, right? So that's more a blending issue than in the air scent DNA issue. So this is one of the ones I would say the clone wins if you buy now. And one of the better clones that came out of Armaf and that really started the trend that they have now. It's having quality stuff like this coming out of the Middle East that made the Middle Eastern brands much more popular to what we know now, right? And back then, it was Armaf and Rasasi, El Haramin. Now you have um, numerous brands. Every month now it seems like you have a new house coming out in the Middle East, producing better quality stuff each way. Bye.